Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. The top 10 New York drill rappers of 2025. Yes. Now, when I was making this list, I made the top 10 easy. Some names moved and some names got put in certain places, especially as time went on, because I wanted to do this in December, so placements definitely changed. But I was like, damn, I'm naming a lot of names that didn't make the top 10 list. So I decided to make this video 2 parts for y'all. I'm going to give y'all the top 25 first and then the top 10. So we're about to do from 25 all the way to 11 in one video, and then the next video will be the part 2 of the top 10 New York drill rappers of 2025. Comment down below who y'all feel like deserves to be on this list, who you feel like is in your top 25, your top 10, or whatever the case may be. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into this. Now listen, the criteria for TTPNy's top 25. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this real quick. Let me see. Let me zoom this in for y'all. Bow, 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 bow. TTPNy top 25 New York drill rappers of 2025. Criteria: flows, lyrics, beat selection, impact, song making ability, consistency, versatility, and potential for further growth. No freaky.
And scream Pee-wee!
Now listen. I've probably been checking this list and remodeling this list throughout the entire year. I don't know if this is the definitive list, but as of December 4th, this is my list. If you have a different list, let me know in the comments. If I'm bugging, let me know, and let's get straight to it. Number 25. Let me go ahead and move this right here. Number 25. Who do y'all think is number 25, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. Y'all are not gonna be able to guess this, but this is a up-and-coming drill rapper. He's been doing his thing. He's recently kind of going viral on TikTok and things of that nature. And I genuinely believe he can help push the culture in what's going on in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, number 25.
Like, I'm getting tired of the games. You wanna be down, take a risk for the game. We do what we want, we snatch a nigga's chains with the flick of the 40 banging on his face. Jeff got shot, he moving like he lace. Maneuver through blocks to bang it on the race. They get in the bell and they think it's okay. I would not hesitate to let it spray. Like, he said I won't flick, my nigga don't convince me. Walk down, I got low on Balenci. Shooting from deep, I feel like Dirk and whiskey. I'm sick, you little niggas trying to diss me.
Yes, Sav B is number 25. Now, the reason why I have Sav B at the 25 spot, and I know somebody's gonna be like, yo, who is this nigga? Nobody cares about boy, yada, yada, yada. Like I said, as I can see by the criteria, flows is up there. Sav B has flows, great beat selection. Only reason why he's not higher is because, I ain't gonna lie, his versatility isn't crazy, but I do see a way for him to go a lot higher than just the 25 spot. Like, listening to a song like this.
Why he tryna act tough? When I back with this gun, better back up. I've got steel, get smacked up, Fosking, boy, I had to put my mask up. Like,
great beat selection, great flows, the energy is there. He's very consistent as well. Like, I could play another song and y'all would be like, yo, this is not bad at all. He's a good drill rapper. But now for the number 24 spot. Now this is also another controversial pick, but I'm a man of many hats. I value lyricism, I value versatility, and I feel like this guy is actually pretty good when it comes to lyricism within the drill scene specifically. Great flows, immaculate energy. Let's jump straight into this one, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna lie.
Bullets gone through the air, shit start ricocheting. You can die for the shit that you claim. Throw up that shit, let me see what you banging. You also could die for the niggas you hang with. It's best you don't be in their way while I'm aiming. You can't.
Number 25, Yen 34. I feel like the reason why I have Yen at the 24 spot, he literally reminds me of Yavi DG. He's literally Yavi DG if he rapped on a lower quality studio and was from Queens. Like, listen to this song.
Rush the PD, you gotta be patient. Some niggas throw shots and they don't even make it. Bro say not really into the win. If we got the drop, we gon' hit that location. Fake shot, do him just like we did games. I bang got shot, got a permanent lean. Quick draw, no time to turn the beat. Trying to make sure the shot that I'm taking is green. Step 30 up, I think I see the D. Everybody get low except the ones with G.
Everybody get low except the ones with G is such a real line. To the point where it's like, yeah, I think he has to be on this list. I do think he's very underrated, especially same thing goes for a Sav B. So a lot of people might not agree with that. But I digress. Yes, I seen the new Yen. Yen is hard, bro. Yen is like genuinely hard. But now it's time for the number 23 spot. And I do think this is also a very controversial quote unquote pick. Because I feel like a lot of y'all gonna be like, but why is he so low? Like, I feel like he should be higher than this. And I'm gonna explain the reason why he's 23 and he's not any higher. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get into the song, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really want to explain further than that, to be honest with you.
That's cool. That's all love.
I know it's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Who you talking to, man? You talking real tough.
number 23.
Little pretty boy boyfriend, man. You get a VIP pass next to you.
It hurts me to say this, but he still deserves a spot.
Get him, the sound of the 4-5. I can never get beat by a small guy. Give me a double cause he chose the wrong side. Free all the guys, you see him in a long time. Your bitch is a freak, she said she like it whole time. If I hit in this pain, then I'm hitting it more time. Don't call my phone at the wrong time. I'm up in the rafters all time. Don't get turned into weed. Don't be a topic, end up on the feed. Roll up the pain and she punch like Creed. Your bitch on my line trying to get on her knee. But I told her, only just kick me in peace. On the grid, I'ma follow us cause I'm a lead. The downfall of legends is bitches and greed. I'm really tough, a different kind of breed, nigga.
The downfall of legends is bitches and greed. I'm a legend, a different type of breed. Shout out Kenny Capone, man. Yes, Kenny Capone is 23, and the reason why Kenny Capone is 23, I feel like he has good flows, but his flows aren't too crazy. He has the lyricism, and his beat selection is good. His impact, not that strong. His song-making ability is also not that strong. He's not really consistent. He hasn't really dropped, but he literally just came back. He also is versatile, but he doesn't showcase it a lot, too much. And potential for further growth. I don't know where Kenny Capone could go in terms of potential for further growth. I don't really know. I think Yen 3-4 and Sav B have more potential than Kenny Capone, but Kenny Capone is not a bad rapper whatsoever. Like, he brings lyricism to the drill scene, so he deserves a spot. Now, let me ask you. Y'all gonna say I'm bugging for this next pick. But honestly, I think song-making ability is the reason why this next artist is here. I think the fact that his impact was as strong as it was means he has to at least still be on the list regardless of how others feel about him. I feel like the fact that a lot of y'all don't like his music anymore is the reason why y'all are going to be mad at me. But it has to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, RPT legend.
Hey, 4-7, like
Dthang.
like y'all be pulling me like, but y'all know I'm the one. They don't put in my front, I can't love with no switch, I'm in love with my gun. Like, when I sound like the shot, gang blitz to the back, I'ma blitz to the front. That's on both, but we do this for fun. Gang blitz to the back, I'ma go to the front. That's on gang, but we do this for fun. Y'all be
Now, 2025 wasn't really a strong year for Dthang. That nigga said I'm laced. 2025 wasn't a strong year for Dthang. But, again, look at the criteria, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the criteria. Flows, Dthang has that. Lyrics, he doesn't. Beat selection is okay. He has the biggest impact out of anybody on this list. He's actually able to craft songs. He is consistent and he is versatile. Now, potential for further growth, he's actually growing. Primo sucking that Dthang cock. Yo, I'm dead banning you, gang. Have fun in the gulag, nigga. Don't ever disrespect me ever again, nigga. Get banned. Dead serious. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think he has strong impact. And I'm also gonna be real with y'all. Drill isn't that strong. I'm gonna be honest with you. Drill isn't that strong. if we look at, let's go ahead and look at the music Dthang has dropped this year. Give me 1 second, because I can literally showcase to y'all everything we've tuned into when it came to Dthang this year. I can literally show y'all actively right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Dthang dropped a melodic song. Dthang dropped a song with E-Day that was fire. Where else? Dthang also had the back and forth with K-Gliz at the start of the year. The K-Gliz back and forth tracks with Dthang that Dthang dropped were actually good. I don't care what y'all say or how y'all feel about Dthang. The K-Gliz back and forth songs from Dthang were actually good. Dthang is not a bad drill rapper. People are just tired of hearing the Dthang sound. And I think that's the same thing when it comes to a guy like Hound as well. People are just tired of hearing these artists. They don't want to hear Dthang anymore. No matter what Dthang does, people aren't going to jack it because it's not 2022 anymore. He could do the same thing and people still won't like it. So, I digress. I think this is going to be another controversial pick here, ladies and gentlemen. I think this guy is relatively new, so I couldn't really put him as high as some of y'all probably have him. My only problem with this artist is the sole fact that a lot of his songs sound exactly the same. But his flows are very good. His beat selections are there. Ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't wanna do it, but they keep saying my name. How the fuck is it O to the Y? I can say word of my dad out the shots, man. This little ass fly, they don't wanna link. Wiki was thugging for me, why the fuck is they wasting my time? O to the Y, they was just smoking, I mean, now I bet you I'm about to go die.
Blocks.
Like, just let me take control. We on that else, what the fuck's the O? But this ain't thugging this for, he got low ass, that's where the fuck you gon' go. Body tryna force the hand, do it for fast when I up my 10. Bigger for face, or force who land, bitch, I'm bigger for LA, show you my stance.
Whoever edited this video, you did your thing, gang. This video is hard. Yes, Bloxkz is top 20. Yes, he's not top 10. And the sole fact that he's not top 10. Flows, he has that. Lyrics, his lyrics is in. Beat selection, sturdy. Impact, no impact. Song making ability, he doesn't have any song making ability other than that track, honestly. Consistency, he's consistent. He's not versatile whatsoever. Potential for further growth. I literally think Bloxkz has peaked. I think Bloxkz has peaked. I'm gonna be honest. I think Bloxkz has peaked, chat. I think Bloxkz has peaked. He's made the same song since he's came out. I haven't heard any different flow or any different delivery from Bloxkz. I genuinely think he's peaked at this point. I'm going to be real with y'all. I genuinely think Bloxkz has peaked at this point. Not saying that he's bad or that he's trash or he can't improve. But where he's going with his music, it's like, I don't even know where you could go. I don't even know where you could go, to be honest with you. Now, what do you say? I got to hit him up after this? Okay. Shout out Bloxkz. Bloxkz is hard. But he just got to switch it up, bro. He literally just got to switch it up. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Okay. Where are we at? We're at 19? We're at 19 already, ladies and gentlemen? What's 19? Oh, wait, no, we're at 20, right? We're at 20. Bloxkz is 21, right? What is Bloxkz? Oh, Bloxkz is 21. Damn, this is... How do you miss... Oh, I literally... I skipped 21. Bloxkz is 21. My bad, yeah. My bad. We're gonna edit... We're gonna fix these as we go. It's fine. It's fine. Number 20. Now... This is a controversial pick, but the reason why I picked this guy at 20, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The reason why I picked this guy at 20, ladies and gentlemen, he's not bad, but he's repetitive. He's very repetitive in terms of his flows, his beat selections, you know what I'm saying, his deliveries. A lot of people haven't really been tuning into his music anymore. He's made the same kind of tracks. And it's the same thing with like a Bloxkz, for example. It's a lot of the same things. But, in my opinion, that's okay.
When the streets start through all black, I mean, Jesus is telling them duck. When you let off that shot, start hearing them sirens around me, the mission is up. Niggas act crazy on bro, they be running from me with my gun, they be running from us. Ain't trying to go down, but I'm here to just let niggas know on the guys I was getting it done. Free ass dot, free little Nazi, older than me, but it's free my son. I be too busy walking on the water, I'm trying to hold weight, but I already sunk. No, we ain't leaving till we put another nigga in the blunt. Bro, I done...
Hound is number 20. Now, there was a time where J Hound would easily be in people's top 5s, top 10s, top 16s. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't listen to J Hound no more. I feel like J Hound makes a lot of the same songs. He sounds the same on a lot of songs. I genuinely think J Hound's music is quote unquote boring. I think J Hound's music is boring, bro. Honestly. And then when you look at the criteria, let's go ahead and look at the criteria, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the criteria. Flows, he has one flow. Lyrics, his lyrics lose me. He's not a lyricist. Beat selection, his beat selection is iffy. Impact, he had impact. In 2025, he has no impact. Song making ability, I'm not gonna lie, gang. J Hound is down right now, and he's been down this whole year. Consistency, he's there sometimes he's not. Versatility in the pooper, and potential for further growth. Nikki was not his last good track. That was his first hit, so no. Potential for further growth. I literally think J Hound's career is gonna be where it's at. I don't think he's ever gonna have another crazy moment, and that's because he only has his core fan base, bro. He only has a core fan base. If this was the NBA power rankings system, ladies and gentlemen, J Hound's power ranking would say -15. I'm gonna be honest with you. And now we're on to number 19. So this is the 20 to 25 Sav B, Yen 3-4. Two underrated up-and-coming guys I truly believe could really boom in 2026. Then you have Kenny Capone, who's been around for a while, but hasn't really been consistent and hasn't really created any moments for himself, but he's a good rapper. Then you have Dthang. Cultural impact is on 1,000. He has song-making ability. 2025 wasn't that crazy of a year for him, but he's being held strong by the fact he had a back and forth with K-Gliz where he actually showed he's better than a lot of niggas. But he isn't as consistent as a lot of niggas. Then you have Bloxkz, who's an up-and-coming guy, but I really feel like he makes the same song every time. And then you have J Hound, and he's really just a guy that's falling off. Now, for the number 19 spot, I think this is very controversial. I think that the reason why I have this guy here is me personally, I don't find myself listening to his music, but he isn't bad. He's gone viral once or twice. But I think he's held in a higher regard than what he's actually able to do. And I just don't find myself listening to his music, bro. I think the other guys are just better rappers than him overall, in my personal opinion, when it comes to drill music specifically and only drill.
Why they tryna troll me? Heard the Mac got turned to baloney. Free shit, he was fucking up stolies. Every scenario I had to OD. We shot at the 8, I'm with the 8, tryna bang on the 8. Stacks BW had to escape, cause we almost left with his face. Bow, flipped on top, like.
Very controversial pick, I know. Primo, yo, fuck you, Primo. Yo, eat my beef, suck a dick. D-Bills fan number 3000. Relax, buddy. I think the next person after D-Bills is just better, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think the next person after D-Bills is just better. So I'm not really gonna say too much. Just look who's above the nigga and let me know how y'all feel personally. I'm not gonna say too much though, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really gotta say too much for D-Bills. We know D-Bills. Don't say anything till you see the person above him, and then just let me know how y'all feel. I don't know. Just let me know how y'all feel, ladies and gentlemen. That's literally all I can say about that. And I like D-Bills. He's versatile. He can actually rap. He has good flows. But I just think others make better music than him, in my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. I think this guy is more versatile. I think he has better flows. He brings more energy. Number, I don't remember. But listen, I just think he's better, man. I'm going to be honest.
We in the 8 game crappy, push opponents to both to go clappy. This time y'all not wanna go see, or really post up in that backseat. I thought Obito go for the eye, too deep with the bullshit that shit in the taxi. Shot the shot on that back, your way in the 8 got me feeling like Pappy.
Number 18, Stacks BW. Yes, Stacks BW is better than D-Bills. Number 18, Stacks BW. Stacks BW is better than D-Bills. You can argue with a wall. I think Stacks has great flows. I think he has the best flows out of anybody in the 80s. He's versatile. He can actually rap. You just heard the Taxi beat. That beat selection is crazy. Impact, D-Bills has more impact because of songs like Beckham. Song making ability, I do think D-Bills has more songs where he can craft better tracks, but I think Stacks has better sentimental tracks. So song making ability it's a competition, and he's also more versatile and more consistent than D-Bills. Let me know if I'm bugging with that pick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know if I'm bugging in the chat and in the comments. Let's go ahead and get to the next one, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. This one, the reason why he's here is strictly off of flows. I think he has some of the best flows in this new generation, in this new climate that we have. Free this young black man out the system. We wish jail on no man on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen,
We took his gun, he was never my mans. I don't watch niggas duck when I got him on stance. 1057, shit in my pants. If we run with his gun, then he might take the stand. Pow, pow, pow. I can't give him a chance, gotta start moving small, cause we move as a band. Feel the bros locked down in the can, through the gun in the hustle and pistol in my hands. Every scene that I had, I was flaming it. I get flicky on court, I don't play with it. She thinks she hot shit, can't lay with it. I got booked.
Off this song alone, he's better than everybody here. Off this song alone, he's better than everybody here. I genuinely believe that's a hit drill song. Catchy flows, great lyricism, amazing beat selection. I genuinely think Woddy is better than everybody here. I think he's one of the more underrated people in this current generation that we have. I think that he showcases he has potential for further growth with a song like the song I just played. Make sure I go tune into that track. But I think people underrate Woddy, bro. And I just think it's because drill is very saturated. Nah, I'm better than Dthang. What the fuck? I think you're better than Dthang, gang. But I don't think you've put in enough pain to get on the list. Impact is a very strong factor for the criteria. Impact's a very strong factor. And for that reason alone, I feel like I had to put Dthang on the list. But yeah, I think you could get on that next year. Like I said, I told him you're top 10 underrated. Next up, man. Next up, is Kenzo Balla.
RP on my brothers, I'm a right track name on my pocket. This shit way deeper than the fame. Shit don't feel the same forever. JB gang, remember season Christian looking for a stain. When we lost you, we was feeling pain, so we kept on spinning blocks and let it flame. Still going on Messi, blocking up and changing. We up and on every out behind your name. RP, I'm a right track name up in the sky.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. 2020, what year is this? 2025 was a very strong year for Kenzo, chat. 2025 was a very strong year for Kenzo. Like, I went from not liking Kenzo Balla's music because it was all repetitive and the same thing to saying that he finally listens to me and switched it up. Like look at this. The G Herbo song we just played. Kenzo Balla stole his Waddy's beat. That was a good song. Kenzo Balla finally changed. That was a good song. Kenzo Balla is finally evolving. Good song. Kenzo Balla finally switched it up. Is good song. Evolving. Is old Kenzo Balla better than the current? Like, Kenzo Balla finally listens to me. These are the videos I was dropping this year for Kenzo Balla. I think Kenzo Balla actually redeemed himself this year, so he gets the number 16 spot. Now, why isn't Kenzo Balla top 10? Because he's not as good as he used to be, because I think there's people I'd rather listen to in this current day and age of drill. I think there's people who craft better songs than him. I think there's people who are more versatile than him, because Kenzo Balla still has very similar flows than what he was using before. It's just the fact that he's definitely given us a more fresher sound than what he was doing before. Now, the reason why this guy I'm about to play for y'all is over Kenzo Balla is off the sole fact of he's a better rapper. He's a better rapper than Kenzo Balla. He's a better rapper. That's it. He's literally a better rapper. And that's the only reason why he's about to get over Kenzo Balla. It's the only reason, man. It's the only reason.
How could you diss with the pros out you ducking and dodging your head? Like, free bitch be with the ops. She brought Mikey roll, but she lay in my bed. He tried to push up on me, bullets start flying right past, nigga thought he was dead. Like, the ops linking up with the ops. Don't give a fuck about no triple threat.
If you don't think bar for bar Relly Guns is better than Kenzo Balla, you're off shrooms. You're off shrooms. I ain't gonna lie, I've heard Relly say some bars that I've never heard other drill rappers say. I think that Relly's beat selection is better than Kenzo Balla's. I think I think Kenzo Balla is very versatile in terms of he has 3 different lanes he likes to attack. But if you actually listen to Relly and go down his discography, in 2025, he's more versatile than Kenzo Balla. Do I think Pop B is top 25? I don't know. Find out, gang. Stop trying to spoil shit. I think Relly Guns is more versatile than Kenzo Balla in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of Kenzo Balla songs sound the same. Same thing with J Hound, I feel like. He's gone down. Bruh, J Hound is top 15. What are you talking about? How is J Hound a better rapper than anybody here? Showcase to me how J Hound is a better rapper in 2025 than anybody here. And maybe we can listen to you. Also, 5 spots, gang. You're worried about 5 spots? Yeah, I just think Relly is like underrated. So people don't really know about what Relly is doing. Relly is dropping great music. Like, I actually listened to Relly Guns, especially this year. He's dropped a lot of music this year. And when comparing it to Kenzo, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather bump Relly than Kenzo. And I think that's a very hot take. I think that's a very, 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 very hot take. I think it's a very hot take. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, let's go ahead and get to the next spot above Relly Guns. Now, this is definitely a hot take. Niggas is gonna be mad about this. But I'm gonna tell you why he's at this spot. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like this person is really good, but 2025 was a lackluster year from this artist.
Not go nowhere without the chop. Don't ever think that I'm loafing, I'm not. Everything funny till somebody shot a Brody. Told me get him, then that nigga got. I put the beam on the side of the knock. This shit that we throwing gon' wake up your block. Dummy heard the banger was dark as top. Loafing with them bitches gonna get you flopped. Tease in the spot and we ball like the A. You wanna feature then you gotta pay. Like I'm making rich off the shit either way. If you come around flexing, we make him a play.
Nooney the Third. Appreciate the follow, gang. Nooney the Third, ladies and gentlemen, gets that number 14 spot. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Nooney went from, and I was doing this list throughout the whole year, changing it up for y'all just to really gauge where I wanted to go with it. With Nooney the Third, ladies and gentlemen, I personally feel like Nooney, his lyricism is overrated, but he can rap. I personally feel like Nooney's 2025 wasn't as strong as these other artists that are on this list. I think Nooney has versatility, but he doesn't really showcase it on a very consistent basis. A lot of his songs are drill tracks. A lot of his songs are just the regular, typical drill tracks. There was a time where he wasn't dropping because he was fighting a case, so consistency definitely took a hit. I also don't think his song-making ability is that crazy. I think his beat selection is cool. I think his flows are also cool. Nooney has good flows, but a lot of his flows are the same. I think Nooney has like 2 flows. But, again, the reason why he went from being in my top 10 to my top 14, a lot of these other people just showed me like they're more complete artists overall in terms of the drill rap scene. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't think Nooney is trash. I don't think Nooney is garbage or overrated. I think a lot of y'all overrate him because of what he's done in the past. But 2025 was a lackluster year for Nooney the Third, bro. And that's just me. That's literally just me being like as honest as I could possibly be. Am I bugging when I say that? I honestly believe that case. Now let me show you the next place, ladies and gentlemen, and let me know if I'm bugging when I say this. Please let me know.
Is my super we in the field trying to suit up. Niggas get hit then they group up. Anybody looking turn to a tombstone, call me Medusa. And who really gonna do something? They get treacherous, horrid and gruesome. Like they ain't have no balls when they knees down, all of a sudden they gruesome. With my chop at, trying to go flick it. We ball like the Lob City Clippers.
Is Chris Bansz better than Nooney the Third? Yes or no? Appreciate the follow, gang. Is Chris Bansz better than Nooney the Third? Yes or no? Look at the criteria. Who has better flows? In my opinion, it's Chris Bansz. Who has better lyrics? It's Chris Bansz. This is not a debate. Who has better beat selections? It's Chris Bansz. Who's more impactful? It's Nooney. Who has better song-making ability? It's Chris Bansz. Who's more consistent? It's Chris Bansz. Who's more versatile? It's Chris Bansz. Potential for further growth? It's Chris Bansz. I'm gonna be honest. I think Chris Bansz is just more versatile. He's clearly a better quote-unquote rapper than Nooney III. But again, it's only one spot. I think where the spots really matter is if it's 3 spots apart. Because 2 spots is really close. 1 spot means they're basically interchangeable. And 3 spots means, okay, there's definitely a gap between these people. You know what I'm trying to say? There's definitely a gap between these people. Now, the reason why this next artist is above... Next reason why this artist is above Chris Bansz, ladies and gentlemen, is off the sole fact of he's more versatile. He has the ability to make hit songs. He has the ability to craft different flows. He can get on different beats. You know what I'm trying to say? He's remained relevant in an era where he wasn't a part of. Ladies and gentlemen.
Riding around with the G19, no black, shoot it up, I don't wanna be seen. Like I come dolo, I don't need a team. But if I need help, I might pull up with 3. And for me, they know how we bleed. Back to back, we was all in APs. Nobody outside, man, this shit looking sweet. But it don't matter, we spin and repeat. Go to op, he was fast on his feet. Try to hop, but I already peeped. Everybody be tough on the gram. When I catch him in person, I bet you it's not what it seemed.
Motti Tuadi. Yes. Motti Tuadi is above Chris Bansz. Chris Bansz is a better rapper overall. But I think Motti's versatility, Motti's ability to remain relevant and have longevity in a scene where a lot of niggas don't ever have longevity. Motti's been relevant since Bronx Drill came about. How many niggas can you say that about in overall totality that's still creating moments December 4th, 2025? Motti is more impactful than C Blue is within the music scene in New York in 2025. Yes, I think Motti is definitely deserving of this spot. Very close to the top 10. Very, very close to the top 10 on this one. The reason why he didn't make the top 10 is because I just feel like obviously there's better people. His lyrics aren't that crazy. He has good flows. Versatility does carry him. How is Woddy better than Hound? Hound has one flow. Hound has one flow. Woddy's a better song maker. This is 2025 we're talking about. This is 2025 we're talking about. Woddy's better at crafting songs. Hound doesn't have one song better than Drowning by Woddy in 2025 that he dropped. He doesn't. Woddy has more flows and he's more versatile. What is Hound better at than Woddy? What category? Show me a category that Hound is better at. Because Hound already has peaked. Hound has 2 flows. Hound isn't as consistent and Woddy's in jail still. Hound hasn't crafted a better song than Drowning. Hound doesn't have any impact whatsoever anymore. Woddy has better beat selections. Woddy's a better rapper, and he has more flows. I don't know. The criteria is right there. I don't know. I genuinely don't think there's a conversation for Hound. I don't think there's a conversation for Hound, bro. I literally don't think there's a conversation for Hound, bro. Genuinely. I genuinely don't think there's a conversation, bro. At all. Wait, am I counting this right? 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Number 11. Wait, hold on. Am I bugging? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, that's why. Okay, everybody has to be bumped, chat. Everybody got to get bumped. Everybody got to get bumped down. I think. Yeah, everybody got to get bumped down, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Sav B has been kicked off the list. Shout out Poland. Sav B has officially been kicked on the list because I forgot her name. And it's going to be controversial, the fact that I'm doing this. It's going to be very, 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 very controversial that I'm doing this. But I'm sure somebody out there will understand. I'm sure somebody... Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm putting Sav B over Yen, man. I'm putting Sav B over Yen. Yen 3-4 is no longer on the list. Now for number 12. Number 12. Very interesting here. The reason why this guy is number 12. The reason why this guy is number 12 is the fact that he actually brings lyricism. He actually brings lyricism to a genre where niggas don't care about rapping. Like, they don't care about actually being able to rap, actually be able to say things within their music, come up with different intricate flows, actually craft songs that can be replayed and crafted. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bow, like, we tryna give out the boat. Like, not the type to be out for how we feel like. Get turned to the top of the show, bring the fire to niggas and watch how you melt. Like, shit, shoot again the dope. Like, I was broke, then I shot for automatic, cause I ain't wishing niggas well. Throw them over the plank, let them swim with the kelp. Like, where I'm from, it's a whole lot of violence, tragic. You gotta pick up a gun and go clap it. And the shit that I've seen is traumatic, but I don't want you to treat it dramatic. Like, I be rolling my pen as a habit, and she get to telling me that I'm addict. Fuck it, we about to start in the op and then light it, then we get the camera action. Like, bow, I got booked for the G. Mama was black and she.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. No, okay, Sav B, no. In terms of actually being able to rap, Bansz is very high. I actually really like Bansz's music, chat. I think this is a very controversial opinion because Bansz is good, and some of y'all might say I'm overrating him, but listening to that song, what is it? Time of the Year featuring M.59, and then going to a song like what's that? I forgot the name of it, but like I listened to that Bansz tape. I think Bansz is better than CB, bro. I think Bansz is better than CB. But I'll be honest, I don't think he's better than Motti Tuadi due to the versatility factor. So I'm going to switch their spots. I think Motti Tuadi is better than Bansz. I think Bansz is better than Nunu III. I think Bansz is better than Relly Guns. I think Bansz is better than Kenzo Balla in 2025. I think he's better than Woddy. I think he's better than I think Bansz is really up there. Bansz over CB is debatable. I agree. I think CB has great lyricism. But I think Bansz is better at crafting pain music than Chris Bansz, in my opinion. I think CB is better bar for bar, but I think Bansz is a better lyricist. Does that make sense? Like I said about Lee Drilly in CB, I think Lee Drilly is a better rapper. I think Chris Bansz is better bar for bar. I think Bansz is a really good rapper, bro. Separate from just drill music. That's why he's so high. A lot of these niggas are good drill rappers. Bansz can actually rap, like... in a lot of these songs, when you listen to Bansz, he's not really dissing niggas going back and forth, doing whatever the case may be. He's doing that. But a lot of it, he's really just talking. He's talking, bro. I'm going to be honest. I think this is another controversial take. I think a lot of y'all have this guy in y'all top 5. I think a lot of y'all have this guy in your top 3. I think y'all overrate him, but I think he's improved a lot. And I have to put respect on his name. Ladies and gentlemen.
If she talk on my sissy, I wanna beat her. Cow on the creep, KOD on the creep. When she said double hand on the G, you could teach her G naughty for what you want, you really need her. Get
See we wiki.
we do it for Zelly, so if you don't throw
yes!
it, you don't need her.
Yes!
I want the bitch on my way, but shit going on, so get on my way right now by the handle. I don't want no bitch, cause I start locking. I feel like you bitches is dead, you gotta top your chest and just pop with the G's and dance. Well, I don't give a fuck if I'm at the jail, run into the jail like I'm a leave.
Yes, COE Wiki is here. COE Wiki is here, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of y'all might have him in y'all top 5s. When we look at the criteria, right? I think his flows, great flows. Lyrics, it's good drill rap lyrics. Beat selection, impact, I'm not gonna lie. COE Wiki got some crazy impact this year. He did his thing. Song making ability, that's a good song right there. He could craft some good drill songs. Very consistent. He isn't too versatile, but I think his potential for further growth is very high because if he actually does become versatile, niggas is gonna I ain't gonna lie, niggas is gonna know the facts. So I think Seaweed Wiki deserves to be right outside the top 10 because 2025 was his year. If you had to name 7 drill rappers that represented the year for New York drill in 2025, he has to be on that list. So that's why he's really close to the top 10. I ain't gonna lie. Ladies and gentlemen, how do we feel? How do we feel? This is 25 to 11. The top 10, we're gonna get to that, but let me know how y'all feel. All right, let's do this for clips, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do some clips real quick for the Clippers. Top 25 drill rappers of 2025, 25 to 11. Number 25, Sav B. Number 24, Kenny Capone. Then it's Dthang, very controversial. Bloxkz at number 22. He has good flows, but I feel like he only has one flow. Hound, I'm not gonna lie, all of Hound's songs sound the same as of right now. He gets versatile from time to time, and he shows like he could really get there in terms of peak. But I genuinely feel like his music has become boring in 2025 because it's a lot of the same things. If you like Hound's music for what Hound does, it's not bad music. I just feel like the people above him are just better, and I rather would listen to them. Number 20, Dills. Very versatile. The reason why he's not as high as he should be, I think everybody on this list are better than him in terms of the drill rap community. He showcased versatility, and that album was actually really good. But I'd rather listen to everybody else that's above him. I'm not gonna lie. That's the clip for 25 to 20. Now let's get to 19. Let's do 19 to 15. Oh, actually, let's just do 19 to 11. Number 19 for the top 25 drill rappers of 2025 in New York City. Number 19, Sav BW. Very versatile, good flows, actually great flows. I think he's very underrated. Number 18, Woddy. He can actually craft really good sentimental drill songs and great love songs. I think he's very underrated in terms of this newer generation, but he represents the newer generation very well. Number 17 is Kenzo Balla. I think Kenzo Balla has had a lot of the same flows for like 3,000 years, but I think 2025 was a very strong year for him. If this was last year, he probably wouldn't even have made my list, but he's definitely very impactful when it comes to having lyrics in the drill scene. He also makes great sentimental music. I just feel like his music can be very repetitive a lot of the time. Number 16, Relly Guns. Relly Guns has some of the greatest flows I've ever heard in New York drill history. He has great lyricism. He actually showcases intelligence in his drill music. When's the last time you heard an intelligent drill rapper? Number 15, Nooney the Third. 2025 just wasn't a strong year for Nooney. He's a good rapper, but the fact that he didn't really have a strong year definitely bumped him down a few spots. He was top 10, and I was debating on if he was better than the guys above him, and I think the other guys are better. All right, next clip. This is for 14 to 11. Top 25 drill rappers of 2025. Number 14, Chris Bansz. Number 13, Bansz. Chris Bansz, one of the best lyricists in the drill scene. That's why he's on this. One of the best lyricists in the drill scene. I'm not going to lie. One of the best lyricists in the drill scene without a doubt. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't say this enough. I can't digress this enough. He is one of them ones. Motti Tuadi, very versatile, great song crafting ability. He's remained relevant in an era where he really shouldn't be relevant, I'm going to be honest with you. He's been able to do that. He's standing the test of time, and he's bigger than he's ever been, surprisingly. And Seaweed Wiki, he actually created a classic drill song in an era where people thought drill music was dead. So with that being said, he has to be here. Primo, I thought A-Dot would be on the list. Where would A-Dot be? Let me see if is A-Dot better than anybody here? Is A-Dot better than Sav B? Is A-Dot better than Kenny Capone? Is A-Dot better than Dthang? I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Dthang might have to get kicked from the list, man. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to put A-Dot here, and the reason why I would put A-Dot here, I'm gonna be honest with you. A-Dot's not bad. A-Dot's not bad, bro. I think A-Dot has some songs where it's like, okay, this beat selection is crazy. The energy on this is crazy. He's a great rapper. But a lot of his songs do sound the same. I think this is a good placement for A-Dot. I think this is a good placement for A-Dot. I'm gonna lie, I'm taking Kenny Capone over A-Dot. I'm taking Kenny Capone over A-Dot. I'm taking Kenny Capone. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking Kenny Capone. I think this is what we'll do. I think this is what they do. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how y'all feel about my 25 to 11 drill rappers of 25, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get into the top 10, so make sure you tune into that video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all soon, man.